And yeah, NRG certainly making an adjustment. I mean, this has been a map they've avoided for a long time. But they look to make that change. And that loss that you were referring to, yeah, that was against Getting Info, but that was a tight loss against a team that, you know, at least has put some decent results up on the board already. DJ, though, talk about decent. That's phenomenal. 2 opening picks, but you still got a best Hex here at ramp, and he's just a turret. Automatic from this position, and unstoppable as Bro yet unknown. And now DJ, who got the opening 2 picks in yard, is wondering where his team's gone.
Yeah, Bro's job as easy as can be thanks to Hex there. Any potential trade would have just been shut down, but DJ up to the task here of pulling this one off. See, step forward for another. Oh, 1v2 with low HP on Hex. DJ stepping up, looking to do enough. Being watched though, long range. He's got the P250 to try and close that distance, but he doesn't have armor to back it up. Reposition. Bro looks to bait in, but Hex yet to really show his face just yet. Bro's still dancing around this position. Now he's able to spot both of these guys playing out in the this quick back of orange position. He's still staying alive, but he's dwindling HP. Slowly tanking in that department. And they're just buying time off the clock, because Hex will come in for the close, eventually connecting enough. But their new one, I like better than this one. I think they made a positive move here, a step in the right direction.
Not up to date. I'm getting up to date. Hold on.
It's on HLTV. It's Nitro, he plucks one off really quick. Some fights here into the lower side here already. They're putting a lot of pressure on Bro, but Bro will give that space up, especially in a 4v5 here, calling in for some extra help before he takes that contact. Peeks forward continuously, but that's when now OC can slide out. Famas, a little labored on the spray, but he goes 1-for-1 as well. These trades affordable for now, but now you're in a post play, it becomes a whole lot more problematic.
Does. How to move forward. DJ, perfect location. The jump. Oh, that should have been enough. And it's Snakes who ensures that things don't go wrong. NRG about to find themselves up against the loss. And they do. Wow. Snakes from that double kill is unreal.
It destroys the opposition. That's a big way to make a splash in the opening stage of the gun round. This is forward here from Nitro. For some visual. Flashbang connected well, but that's such a quick burst. And Nitro, happy with the kill, is going to go ahead and dive out.
And that's dream opening. A little bit of risk taking, but victory for it. And the escape made without a lick of damage done. Gonna look towards Jared to be the next up at bat. He falls, and he's got DJ right behind him, but everybody's gone. It's swift reactions for NRG. They take no time in order to move forward.
That's some serious damage done by Nitro right there. Takes 3 down with them here. I mean, Nitro definitely on this NRG team putting himself in an active role. He's gone through a lot of changes here during his campaign, but right there you see what he can do when he gets aggressive. Saw a little bit of that activity over at Frag 18. He was the MVP of that LAN and just constantly was dominating the competition and all the wins. Had so much success.
Yeah, in particular against Sharks. It is a two-way street on that factor. OC into one as well. OC worried about Yard at the moment. Looks go up just as swing away, but the nade is good to deny Jared. And a lot of this T side for Might runs through Jared. His success in pressuring many. So the fact that he goes down early is Not a good sign in the slightest. Missed shot on the second attempt for OC. He drops the nade and escapes with his life.
That's how it's going to be when OC gets his op out right there. Might feel like more of the same for Might. As he opens up with a couple of kills. As he said, shutting down two sides of the map there, an outer yard and ramp. Voltage was the countermeasure, and he's able to fire up once again. Still, bro, though, resisting on the ramp side. And deletes Louis. Right into the OC op. He's always where he needs to be now as well, and that's a serious problem for Might. As getting past the AWPs on this T side has been a serious problem for them here. OC catches a dropping player, lands a no-scope for a leg shot. DJ picks up that op, but he's not going to last too long with low HP. 10 seconds left. Should just go for the plant here, go for some kills. Will be bested by Nitro. A lot of added pressure.
That is a lot of pressure. And,
Performance coach did not like that.
He did a phenomenal job with it. I love Nitro.
True.
But I just... I would be crumbling under that pressure, me personally. But that's why he's on the server. That's why he's been there so long. It's a little bit dicey, but we'll get it cleaned up against the Tech Nines.
Yeah, ever since he joined, I really do feel like this team's been taking steps into a winning direction here long term. Obviously, I think there's going to be some growing pains with two recent changes in George and Bro. I've highlighted a lot of role changes here, but I think I missed smoke or missing smoke, something along those lines here for Might, and that means, Nitro can just pick him off easy. Oh, see? Made a little inchworm footstep, but as quick as he is with the scope, it's not gonna matter.
Yikes.
Whoa. Collapses in. They all join forces here to fight for this ground towards the outer yard. And it's coming up nothing but NRG here.
They haven't even been in these rounds. They're not even in this game. A lot of the little details that you might look towards to talk about Might fighting their way through, even those just aren't there. It was a huge step-up performance, big round out of this guy, Snakes, that I think allowed them to get that one round, and maybe he can do it again.
Not gonna last too much longer there. It does get... Just feels like a little bit more of the same for Might in terms of their T sides. And like you said, maybe not in this map all that much right now, but maybe they can rely on their defense again. So OC lets one slide by here. Put the rifles for there. Bro has his back, and so does Snakes, apparently. On the Voltage. A little bit of a team kill there. Keeps the man advantage healthy for NRG for now, and maybe even more so as Hex pulls through on his flank eventually. It's just Snakes left in a clutch, as he has to do some mopping of his own here. And, oh, George just won't stop peeking. He won't give him a break. NRG close it out with 11.
You're in North America in that last year, but he was always available.
Yeah, and I think a fresh team it's made his game even better here, like a new scenery for him. And now he's playing with an IGL here. You compare either, Carson or Rush for that matter, and you've got such a massive opportunity to point that gun in the right direction when Nitro's calling the shots. He knows what to do. So OC and Bro keeping this pistol contained. Nitro activates a little later. Business handled here on the pistol, and the talks of a CT side comeback being limited with this loss.
10-2 is the comeback that they made in this round of 16 matchup.
Not quite. Moving. Hey, they got the FAMAS for Jared, though. Living on that. As I said, sometimes it's the hardest rounds when you're up against the 5.7s. Those guns are scary, as you can see. Sex. Oh, he's able to get past the defense in mini. and scale effectively in towards heaven. OC
My
might not be
gosh.
so fortunate, but even he slides by unscathed, and a little bit of nervousness here from Jared to activate leaves Louis with a MAC-10 to defend against heaven. That's a long-range duel. MP9 closes the distance here. A double kill as Voltage able to escape the flames, and Snakes finds the finishing blow. It's a good sign. Voltage with an AWP was a key facilitator in that comeback effort, you know, even though we're not talking about the same team that they're playing up against. It's a whole nother caliber, a whole nother level. The Voltage is up, being able to position himself effectively. That could be a token back into this one, and there you go. Bomb drop to the floor. Tries to get a molly off, but he barely survives, and that's crucial. He's still kicking.
Yeah, and the scale has not come that quickly. That damage is big, but NRG gotta take care. Jared gonna be forced away. And so now the lower bomb site is under some serious threat. Voltage in a very, very difficult spot. And about to be exposed. The Snake's up elevated. Now goes Voltage. From an advantage to disadvantage, it's quick the way this swings.
NRG not too interested in letting belief creep in. 4v3 in a post plant. Will place flashbang, but oh, into his own flames. Louis falls. A little bit of a 1G action there. It's DJ not long for this world either. And NRG, they close it out with confidence. Might looking to provide a little resistance, but NRG is a whole new caliber of competition that they're playing here in the quarters. How far does Snakes want to really pull through, though?
I mean, he's got
all the info.
Yeah, infinite space. So I was about to say, like,
but they're not moving, they're not shifting, so it still is on DJ.
ooh, didn't hit the first heady and sticks around for a long time. That's the hard part about that angle, too. You know, you don't have the ease of access to slide back through. Now, even though the lower control was there for Jared the whole entire time, he's removed, and it's almost as if that information that Snakes was getting up in mid almost doesn't matter, because it's still a 3v5 on this retake.
Oh yeah, it's a non-factor at this point here. They're gonna look to charge down these kills. And they certainly will get away with it without too many troubles. That's a really difficult round because it comes down to you having all the information you could ever ask for.
It can be, you know, very difficult to win a duel like that to begin with, but if you don't hit the first headshot, often very exposed, and just some good utility to force NRG back, or rather Might back, excuse me, from good position. Oh, but that's still a nice headshot. Louis really on the struggle bus last map. That's a very nice frag to get a bit of that confidence back.
This opening pick there. Play off some confidence in Louis with another. Jared also fighting forward. But there you have it. The Eagles singing loud. They look to continue to chase down these kills. You got to be careful not to give your advantage back. That might have been what they did, hunting down the frags. Oh, and George now has a lovely little cat smoke that he can scale up with.
Who threw that? Who put that there?
Put that there. You can't park there, apparently.
Not
When
allowed.
NRG are on the other end of the scope, though. DJ will fight back here with a nice shot on the Nitro. It puts George still in a very winnable 1v2, but one that Snakes and DJ have coordinated their efforts on.
Oh, what did he plan for? That's the question I have.
Planted for elevator, because all you have to do is jump up and shoot him.
Good point, especially when Snakes is
Look at
done.
this. Oh, he's gonna try it. But no, it is a straight line here. Does get tagged down. Only to half HP, though. The USP's not the best weapon for that, and DJ looking to hunt. Finish what he started, unfortunately for him. I gotta save it for special occasions.
Yeah, you can't let me thinking I can get away with that every time.
No freezings. Gotta
Never.
work for those.
See if that hard work gonna pay off here for Mike. It's an opening pick, and that's a huge one, but Hex steps forward into a bit of a hanging pawn where Jared forcing his way forward in a man advantage.
You gotta trust DJ can hold down the line as, yeah, it will be Louis that rotates and leaves him alone.
Oh, it doesn't like to fall back. DJ gonna step forward instead. Now he's got the support of Louis. A difficult spot to break open. That flashbang gonna give it away, but as they swing forward, Bro's got his, as does George.
Incredible round out of DJ already put together, manufactured. Cross smoke. Oh!
What?
Oh, he backpedaled and tossed the bomb over for a little extra safety secured. Voltage nearly perfectly timed that. And now, clutch required. Flashbang to go through CT. Molly on the elbow is going to buy a little bit of valuable time, and Voltage spots out a little jiggle from Bro, and he punishes. Low HP Bro taken down. George still now left into another clutch, and he insta-snakes. Now Voltage waiting for the peak. He jumps up for the op shot. Now the sidearm is pulled out, but he's running out of time here, and without a kit, he's got to scale quickly. George just holds his ground confidently, playing behind the double boxes. The kill will come through, but George crucially knows round already secured. Bomb gonna go off. Voltage gets out with his AWP, but NRG get out with the round.
Another man advantage too. I think that's the other thing. NRG have been plagued by losing early duels sometimes, and they still win the round.
Even most frequently here. We got another situation like that. Another kill flowing through, but trades are swift. This one, a little bit more understandable. Sabam has a long rotation to join up. To recycle that CT smoke, or allow for safety on the cross by fighting for it. But trying to escape is Bro. There's just a little gap in that smoke. It's still George in the server though, so NRG, you could say, are still favored in this situation with how clutch he's been. Especially with the pose plant now to operate on and a little bit of extra utility. All three players heading up catwalk.
Sure, not in a great spot considering that fact though, but maybe not actually. He can play around the smoke now, gets eyes on another, and yet to move.
Goodness.
It's the AWP of Voltage, and he gets dismantled by George on the final swing. Is that how boomerangs work?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
I don't know. I mean, I imagine if they come down with the force of it. Yeah, a little extra gravity there, but hitting the floor with some gravity there is Louis. B-site holds still with multiple members and holding strong for now, but how long can you really put up the resistance? Reload is good from DJ, but too many targets on his screen. They've got a B-side retake. Maybe the allure is a couple of low HP bars, but I'm not gonna give it a go. Bro, jump spots.
Like, I got the flash though. You jump spot. Me when I'm telling Marky to go out long and I'm flashing for him, but then also running down mid and not flashing. I don't know why I've just decided to troll Mark here. Because it's 7-0, and ooh, that's something to talk about at least. Well, that's maybe something even more. Voltage gets a tag, and there's the frag. It's not the follow up, but smoke's out in his face.
Yeah, I mean, this is great pick back there from Voltage. Unfortunately, he is outside looking in on that smoke. That's going to be hard to scale forward. Molly's follow up. Still waiting to plant the bomb. Get across there safely. OC, you take it. Nitro wants to fight. All the while, though, this is allowing for DJ to pull through on a pretty massive flank. And that could be the game changer. Oh, fortunately for them, Hex perfectly pokes his head out there. And in the flames, Bro just goes to seal the deal. And his teammate Molotov. Now Hex has the flank covered. Let's get leveled out. Nitro also in a vulnerable position, but he wins the duel crucially. Not going to change the tides of this round here as Jared's on a save.
Wise man once said, You know, great power, great responsibility, and such. I take that responsibility very seriously.
Fair enough. So far, NRG have yet to lose a round on Dust 2. And they've got another 4v5. And you think I would be nervous after saying that now they're in a 4v5, oh no. But they've been in plenty of these situations, and they've still come out the better end.
3v5s even. Not quite on Dust 2, but yeah. It's been a lot of disadvantages that, or rather advantages that might have unfortunately not been able to close.
Make it happen here. Another 3v5, but again, as soon as you gain these advantages, OC rips it right away from you. So there's pressure right back on, and Louis spotted. He goes for a little jiggle, self-flashbang, but met by a Molotov. It's not going to spread. That one might do it. He's constantly getting flushed out of position, but he has stayed alive, crucially, not for too much longer, though. Nitro blasts him eventually, and into the site they go here. Access granted here for the T side, and we've got level numbers once again. Lands inside the smoke. And Nitro, that smoke allows him to escape.
Ooh. Can't stay alive either, and Nitro's available for the refrag. They're both out in the open, but that other additional smoke makes it difficult. Nitro seen it, bro, low. There it is, and your curse is real. You know, it's a decision to make, as maybe dumb as it sounds.
I mean, as soon as you mentally check out there, as you avoid that, well, voltage, a little bit of excitement, closing out that last round, opens up the next. Jared follows up. Another 3v5 for them to work through.
That's devastating. George in a perfect spot to just hold back, and now he can creep through this smoke on the timing. That's nasty. Voltage still hits it.
Oh, big shot. I think that's the ticket for NRG back into this round. They managed to force their way into this A site still. Despite all the fight that they have to put up. But, oh, 2 taps. Out of bro, 2 kills, and somehow we're level. And maybe that HE seals it. A 1v2 now put to the task for Snakes. Nitro back into his op. Back into his bag here, pulls out another round in a bag of tricks.
That round might be the epitome of this series. No matter what, NRG never out. Keeping up that confidence, though. Mike will fight back. Voltage, I mean, he's being set up for success, but he is the only guy that they've been able to rely on all series to be able to duel with these NRG players. No. That's not real!
Oh! What about another? Oh.
At least he saw something there.
Yeah. We open the smoke there. There's some typing. This long flank could save him. Oh. What?
They've got magnetic heads. I don't know what to tell you.
I mean, just
I don't know that it makes
glimmers.
That much better.
Yeah, little like just peaks, tiny little pixels being shown up on his screen that he just manages to connect on.
Yeah, no doubt. He knows he's showing a little bit of the skill that he wields. With the skill cannon. This time, though, runs fresh out. Nitro's got his back, and Jared falls after getting his one. Disadvantage is no problem. How about an advantage for NRG?
A lot easier, especially when they walk right into your crosshairs. Is that another 11 to 1/2?
Sure enough.
dealing with these advantages that they manufacture, but just can't seem to get a grasp on it that seal the deal.
I mean, this might be just a record-breaking, like, advantage to conversion ratio, unfortunately.
Yeah.
It's been a lot.
4v5 conversions. Usually those opening picks do a lot to give you the success. They've got another one. And NRG do it again. It feels like it powers them up, making sure that they get revenge for their fallen teammate every time. Bro, first to sacrifice his life for the round conversion. And this time they don't have the MP9s and 5.7s to work with here. It's a whole new task. A lot more difficult. But the Galils, they'll do just nicely. Another 4v5 manufactured. Doesn't last too long. Here's the trades rollout. And it looks like NRG ready to put this one to bed. There's a 1v3 for Jared. What's another 4v5? I feel like might have, you know, as we said, they might be positive in the first kills.
I think they are. Like, they gotta be. At least on Dust 2. Like, Dust 2,
Yeah,
I'm
right.
certain. Over the series, you know, we can have a conversation, but...
Yeah, I mean, it's definitely Dust 2, it feels like, which is even crazier because it was 13-1. They got single round off of my curse.